Welcome back to Inside Nigeria on Top CHRICED Radio and Television. My name is Princess Aniana. International Day of Persons with Disabilities. My video on top today, and the theme that na the topic for this year now to foster disability inclusive societies for advancing social progress. Big English there, but we'll get somebody from inside the studio who will help us to explain the theme of this year and then what it actually mean on how to carry people then will live with disability inside anything that we get to do with social progress. Now, for on top of the introduction, make I just let you know, say this International Day of Persons with Disabilities. Now, since 1992, the United Nations General Assembly Resolution 47/3 been carried and come out. The reason to take celebrate the International Day of PWDs now to make sure say even people everywhere go feel understand matters we get to do with disability and also gather support for dignity, rights and well-being of PWDs, and also to increase creation of awareness of the things then where we say you will get to gain if you carry persons with disabilities follow for every part of politics, social, economic and cultural life. Now they talk now to do this one, so if we promote the rights and the ideas of PWDs. As I'm talking to you, over 1 billion people now they live with some type of disability or the other. Across all areas, persons with disabilities and even their families, they face challenges, they face barriers to take their social development objectives. So those are all the things that we're going to touchlight today inside the show. So right about now, I know they alone. I get somebody from inside the studio who will take together look this matter. I get Henshi Zeichibu. Henshi Zeichibu. Good morning, Madam Henshi.
Good morning, ma'am.
Okay, now Henshi Zeichibu, now from the original inhabitants, persons with disability, multipurpose cooperative society. Madam Henshi, when they say International Day of PWDs, what in this day mean to you?
Okay, thank you very much for celebrating this International Day for Persons with Disability. First and foremost, I would like to start by saying when we talk of issue of persons with disability, it's a global issue. It's not only issue that we talk about in Nigeria or in Abuja. As it is, the whole world have persons with disability. And the United Nations set aside this day for persons with disability to be celebrated as it is. Disability is something that we cannot do without because we have them across the world, the countries, local governments, even the whole federation, and down to our families. So when you talk of persons with disability, they are the set of people that are specially made by God. Let me put it that way, because I'm one, we are specially made by God because we do wonders. You will see persons with disability, we are categorized in different forms. So, some are paralyzed, some are crippled, some are amputated, some are blind, in short. But to crown it all, when you find yourself in one form of disability or the other, we say you are persons with disability, or we say you are a special person. So I don't know if I have answered your question.
Okay, now the fact say UN now give this day to celebrate what it mean to you as, like you just talk, a person with a form of disability? What it mean to you? What it mean to all other special people, especially for Nigeria?
It's a memorable day that we can never forget. The place they set this day for us to be remembered and also advocate for our right of persons with disability, which is to tell the whole world you cannot do without us. In all your aspect of life, in your ramification, you want to do anything, include persons with disability, for the fact that it has been celebrated for the whole world. So anything you want to do, put us in your scheme, bring us in a roundtable meeting so that we discuss issues together. That is what it means. Okay. As we are important to the society.
All right. So you talk something about saying that to also advocate and push for the rights of PWDs. So far, since 1992 to now, when they don't celebrate this day, how it don't be for persons with disabilities? Any improvements, any successes in how they treat them, they see them?
Actually, discrimination is becoming minimal. Why do I say so? Like in Nigeria, 2018, our late President Muhammad Buhari signed our bill into law that they should stop discrimination against people with disability. By the time other people also keep on listening to advocacies, inviting us to programs, they will know that people with disability actually exist. And the little change is that the rate at which stigmatization was going on in discrimination is now becoming low. Why? Because we mingle with able people. Just like you sitting now.
Yes.
You have not seen me since inception. You have not known me. I've not known you. But peradventure we meet in another program now. You will identify me by name. Henshi Zeichibu. And I'll say, this is Auntie Princess. Is that not?
Yes.
Then by the time you bring me into your doings, then we'll get used to ourselves. I will not be strange. You will not be strange. Look at me. You will see that I'm one hand amputated. But it's not a new thing to you because you have been seeing me. You have been seeing a lot of people. Even you have not seen me, you have seen other people out there that live the same way you see me. So that is why it is important to invite people with disability when you are doing things. Since Baba Buhari signed the bill into law, people are getting to know that truly we have knowledge, we have brain, we can do like others are doing. The only thing is give us the opportunity to showcase our talent. You will know that we are really able.
Okay, now you bring up the law, the disability law, that now the Discrimination Against Persons with Disability Prohibition Act 2018, where late Presido been signing. Is it working for people living with disability? It work for now they feel the impact of the law?
Gradually, it can happen at once. Why do I say so? Like my fellow brothers that are using wheelchairs, there are some offices they cannot access based on their wheelchair. So when we go in such offices, we will air out our pen. Please install ramps for people using wheelchair so that they will, with time, there are some offices that are actually abiding by the act, but some have not done anything about it. In some of our local offices, you find it very difficult. But in some of the hotels, when you go to a program, the next time, let me give you a plain example. Like this Gwagwalada Atlas Hotel, they are doing well. You will see that in most of our program, we always book that hotel for persons with disability. Even the last just concluded the training we had about gender sensitive and men with disability. We held the program there because they install ramp. Even when they don't have the main ramp, they make provision for it. They have a flat planks, they will install it smoothly for easy accessibility. That is why I'm saying gradually we are getting it right, but it cannot just come overnight. But as time goes on, we will keep on advocating. People, by God willing, it will change.
Okay, so like in places of, say, politics, workplaces, economic benefits, and all that, how well the thing now don't favor persons with disabilities?
Okay, I would like to speak based on experiences and things around me.
Please do.
In our Kwalera Council, we have a PA to the chairman on disability matter. That is in the angle of politics.
Okay.
Honorable Hakim Ayuba is our PA, personal assistant to the chairman on disability matter.
And he's a person with disability?
Person with disability. He's a blind man. Coming to AMAC, Honorable Joseph Kaura is also a PA to the chairman on disability matter. So by doing so, we see that we are getting it right, and in our political angle, they are getting to understand that we have voters card. We also campaign for them. They visit us, they come to our meetings, we give them invitation letters, come and see us, we can vote for you. They are beginning to know that truly these people are to be carried, but it has not been fulfilled. What I mean by it has not been fulfilled, it has not come to our satisfaction, but we keep on pushing.
Okay.
That is how it is. But in the other angle, coming to jobs, and yes, let me just say, out of 2%, 2% out of 100 are now getting it right a bit, because sometimes you tender your application letter to some of these jobs. They will just look at you and ridicule at you because you don't have hand, you don't have leg, how can you do the work? But they are giving us little opportunity. When they give one, they will see that the ability in that person is more than two people, sorry to use that word, that are able, because we commit ourselves, devote ourselves to the particular job for them to know that actually there is ability in disability, and we keep on pushing.
Okay, so if you share with us some of the other challenges where persons with disabilities they face, especially for Nigeria, and I can see say the organization where you they work in are the original inhabitants, persons with disabilities, cooperative society. So waiting both from your organization and from your experiences, what are some of the other challenges where persons with disabilities they face?
Okay, thank you very much for asking this paramount question. Actually, there are so many challenges we are facing as persons with disability. Coming to accessibility to infrastructures and transportation is not accessible at all. I was privileged to travel out to United Nations, sponsored by CHRICED here through MacArthur Foundation. I was one of the delegates. In short, I will tell you that we are doing nothing in Nigeria. We are doing nothing. My dear, go to other civilized countries. We even went to France. You will see how persons with disability are being treated like queens and kings. You know, when you go to their bus stops or train or airplane, you will see RAM. Immediately they open the bus, the RAM will just install. If you are using wheelchair, no complaint, no stress, you just drive in without anybody pushing you, but come to Nigeria here. Go to our road. In fact, that is why you see many of us crawling on the ground. They find it very difficult because of inaccessibility. It's not accessible at all. Go to schools. Persons with disability cannot access lecture halls. Go to primary school and nursery. The way they will make their corridor very high, persons with disability cannot access. It hinders many things, especially in the learning angle. You are not accessible to the class. How will you listen to the lectures and the lesson that is going on? So, coming to the office that we are talking about job, okay, you are not privileged to sit down on a round table meeting. Somehow you are fortunate to hear the information somewhere. You want to try and put in your best to apply it. Where will you go? How can you access the office to submit even the application letter? Even the protocol you face from the reception office, from the security angle, they will ask you, who are you? Because you are falling. It's not accessible. There are so many challenges that people with disability are facing. And we don't have scholarship. Some of us are not educated today because they don't have the finances to sponsor themselves, which ordinarily they're supposed to set aside scholarship for persons with disability. That one is automatic, whereby which even if you don't have the zeal to go to school, because of the word scholarship, you will try your best to see that you secure this application to be educated. But some of us drop out even when they make the attempt to go because they don't have who will sponsor them. Then after that, coming to the angle of payment, even if you secure the job in some of these informal sectors and private schools and all of that, private organization, how much will they pay you? Think of able people that are able without any form of disability at all. When you hear government prestata or government private sector, you know what it means. Some may have the zeal to pay what it takes, but the finance is not here. That is not there. That's the truth. Some may have it, but because of your disability, they will underrate you. Why should I waste my money on you? There are so many issues affecting persons with disability. Coming to assistive device, they don't have technological assistive device that will make things very easy for them. Like now, some of us that are affected by leprosy, you will see some of their hands are not complete. Even coming to operate, it will be very difficult for them. We're supposed to have special gadget for these people and special handset for them to be able to operate or access information. Like we are using Android phone these days or iPhone. Your fingers cannot function on the screen. Then where will you go? Those are the things. There are so many things affecting persons with disability. Even if we should stay till next week, we cannot be able to finish because there are so many things affecting us.
Okay, but are there any successes? Apart as all these challenges they on this side where they talk like this, so see what you made them do. You get where also there don't be successes in the matter.
Little. Like I have the reason why I put on this follow CHRICED and radio television. If other organizations are emulating this CHRICED in particular, at least you will see that the level of discrimination will be very low. Look at this polo. The day they launched this CHRICED and radio television, I was invited. We were invited. We were given this polo. Then, ordinarily, I was not invited to the program. How will I know there is TV and radio station here? Those are the things you can, if you are not informed, you'll be deformed. So, other people should emulate all these non-governmental, particularly CHRICED. Who am I? You are looking for 3 mile square. Then you travel to United Nations. I said, we talk practical things from my own experience. Look at me. And I was carried along with other people. There was nobody with disability when I travel with them. But look at me today. If you talk of foreign journey, I will tell you, this is what it is. This is what I saw. You know, I have, even when I was invited here, in short, it was just like, I should not even go. I am telling you, it's very, very impressed. But coming to our Nigeria, I will still keep on advocating for our rights, keep on telling them what they're supposed to do, as even as they are coping with us, giving us little tests, and they are getting it to know that truly we have the ability. They should create more chances and space for us to face in persons with disability. The successes are low, but we need more successes. That is how it is.
Okay, now still coming back to the Discrimination Against Persons with Disabilities Prohibition Act 2018, it been talk say make them establish National Commission for Persons with Disabilities. We go to oversee the rights and the responsibility and carrying along of people them we get one form of disability or the other. Even put down punishments. Anybody will be saying no, yes, where they do this discrimination, no, they carry persons with disability along for things. There are punishments. The person will take either go prison or pay fines. You get any knowledge of the existence of this National Commission for Persons with Disabilities, or now the people in that group now you suppose push for her?
Thank you very much. Actually, that commission is the commission that's supposed to stand for persons with disability. Let me just summarize it. Implementation is the problem. The act is there, but it has not been implemented. What I mean, the result we're expecting for persons with disability as of now, we have not gotten even 1/4 of what is expected. And we will not keep quiet. We keep on pushing. That disability, let me just give you one simple example. Like in Nigeria, if you have a problem or you have a issue or dispute, you go to court. These days, even if it is your lawyer or your brother, you must pay something.
True.
Okay. So, the same thing applicable to our Disability Commission. They have not, they are putting in their best, but it's not to our taste for now. But I know with time, they are working on it to see that we achieve more success. That is how it is.
Okay. And then finally, get any activities with this set for today?
For today,
either from your organization or from, because already I say UN go do meeting, they'll do a virtual meeting, they'll get as they go take celebrate. But for Nigeria, any special activities to mark this day from your organization, the cooperative way you belong to, yes, the multi-purpose cooperative way you belong to, anything to mark this day, anything to create more awareness, anything to put the people with disabilities out there today?
For today, no. We don't have any activity for today. But we receive invitation from other people. Even as I was coming, I saw my colleagues some of them from Gwagwalada, some at Giri, they are going out for other events. But as for me, for the organization, for today, we don't have any events.
Okay, so as we don't round up the show, you get any final words? What you want to tell society? What you want to tell people we get work? What you want to tell government when it comes to matters of persons with disabilities?
Thank you very much. What I want to tell the whole world, not only Abuja here, create more space for persons with disability. We have the act, is there, implement it. Make your office accessible for us, create job opportunity for us, give us scholarship, give us support, even in terms of finance. There are people that do that when they see that, because we have businessmen, women among us, some have even undergone skill acquisition training, but they don't have gadget. So government and non-governmental organization, in any angle you think you can help persons with disability, first and foremost, install your ramps in your office, so that when we want to talk to you, we visit you, we will have access to your office. That is the most thing first. And our transportation, even in our boxes, anywhere, please make sure you install ramps, because the wheelchair users always find it very difficult. But when you do that, it will easy our work, and also the driver. You know, in most cases, when it is necessary for the person to travel, you see the driver dragging the person. They will be holding the person like easy yam or sorry to. But by the time you install your ramps, it will be very easy. The person will drive himself to the bus without any stress. Also, stop looking at us and don't discriminate us. We are humans like you. The job you think you can do better than us, give us the chance. And say, you will now know that the brain you have is the same brain with us. So government should do more and create chance for persons with disability. Just like CHRICED. CHRICED is doing well. So I want other government agencies and non-governmental organizations to emulate them. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank
Henshi Zechibu, all the way from Original Inhabitants Multipurpose Cooperative Society. Thank you. And we really wish you a happy International Day of the Persons with Disabilities.
Thank you.
And for you, when we say you listen to us, you watch us, thank you so much. Say it and agreement with us. You don't hear them now. Say, make we stop to the underrated persons with disabilities, because themselves get ability in their disability. As countries, they continue to work to add more, do more to progress, on top to pursue poverty, to give better employment, carry even disability people involved. That one is still one of the main things them to take lead to lasting change. And this now where we go wrap up the show on top Inside Nigeria today. But don't forget, stay with you on all social media platforms at CHRICED Radio TV. Don't forget to join us tomorrow, 9 o'clock, for another beautiful edition. Until then, God bless you, God bless CHRICED, and God bless Nigeria.